All right, here we have Loopring, symbol LRC versus the dollar. We've been covering this one for a while now on video, on this stream here, but not recording any videos on it. So this will be the first video on it. We've been pretty bullish on it, especially coming out of this like 50, 60 cent region over here. And we have a member right now, Mr. Gwynn, who absolutely nailed that one. So well done, sir. Anyways. Now that it kind of has hit $3, which is, around psychological even number, and is starting to kind of get into some more short-term top-ish regions, I would be cognizant that we probably do see a local top relatively soon. However, short-term timeframes, even like a 4-hour right here, are actually still trending right now. So with that in mind, I do suspect that it goes for one more higher high, and then very likely does consolidate a little bit lower. This is not to say that it is bearish long-term, just would like to see it put in a bit more of a prolonged consolidation and work its way upwards and onwards from there, as this one did build a, wow, yeah, this is a multi-year base. And I do remember this one from 2017 as well. So you got the big bad breakout way back on over here, above about $1. Anyways, okay, cool. Let's actually see what the measure move off of this is, because this is one gigantic cup and handle, even though I don't necessarily have, even though I don't really like to call out these formations. I'm just curious to see where we're at. Let's see, okay, yeah, we certainly hit it. We certainly hit it in this case. Let's get rid of this. So in this case, I just kind of drop these fibs here, and where's our next major area to be aware of? Let me actually, I can barely see it right there, but I guess if this one really wants to run 350, which is kind of crazy. Let's go down and do a lower term time for me. Come up with something a little bit more reasonable, perhaps. Let's come up with this little short term base right here. Yeah, we're at the 1618 right now. So I would be saying that short term, I would be looking for this consolidation a little bit sideways and low, putting in a local high right here. If this condition is met, which is a 4-hour closure below 255 below there, I do look for this one to retrace down to about $2 even and consolidate lower. Until that happens, I'm looking for sideways and up from here. All higher term timeframes are showing continuation right now, and even the lower term timeframes as well. So I do suspect I would be looking towards next relevant regions about $3.50. Kind of crazy. So that's why I do kind of hold my tongue in this case. We do see daily BBWP is on the ceiling. So this one's a lot closer to a local high than not. I'd be a lot more careful right now. This is, I don't think that this is the point of like maximal entry for what it's worth. Let's see what it looks like over here. Yeah, 4 hours going to be up as long as above 266. So it does kind of align with my short-term pivot, and daily's up above $2. Jesus. One very likely does go for one more high. I do think, I guess somewhere in the, Jesus Christ, man, I guess somewhere in the mid threes. Then I'd be looking for a bit of a local high put in there, and then probably works its way sideways and down. Wouldn't mind a retest of like 220 to 250 or so long term. And then if we're judging like very long term targets here, as the question wanted to ask, very long term, now we're talking like, perhaps months down the road after a bit of a consolidation, I guess I would be looking towards $5 to $5.50. Really, really strong right here. Very, very good move on volume as well. I do quite like this one, and it does have a storied history here as well, which is good. So hopefully that was helpful, and there you go for Loopring, sir.